Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mercenaries League. My name is Greedalicious. With me, Rawnrawn. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. We have Anti-Clan versus CI or Coalition Imperial. I butchered. It's basically gonna be Germany versus Spain, from the most part. You haven't seen. I mean, you're on the server now, so you can see some of these players. I didn't show you the splash screen before, but just based on the players here, a lot of these players are native, so we recognize most. Who's looking the strongest, do you think?
Well, right now I see a lot of players from different clans that are not in the match, so it's kind of hard to tell
Yeah.
what the roster is.
Let's see. There is Spain or the CI team is now on the wrong, technically. Yeah, there's some people here who shouldn't be here. But just looking at the names here, Jealous Cable Guy is Rainbow.
Charlini.
Charlini is here for CI, yeah.
Sir Alex. Oh wait, he's not.
So Alex, is he on the server now?
Yes, but he's a Crusader.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he's still on the roster of CI.
I see.
I'm not 100% sure. But if you see, that's a good boost for them. Kind of hard to say, honestly, who's gonna win based on it. It should be a really good match at any rate. As normal in Mercenaries, we expect to see a lot of infantries. And looks like Anti are ready. Quite sure about CI team. But that is up to. Do you expect to see? I mean, we're on for the honor. As we background. Do you think we'll see a lot of cavalry?
Oh yeah, well it's very powerful in native, and
Yeah.
I don't see why they would be any less powerful here.
Yeah, it depends on
aside
if
from
there's
the
a piker.
differences.
Yeah, if there's pikers here for both teams, it will make it different for sure. It looks like Anti definitely has one piker at least.
I do see a lot of heavy pole arms though.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll be long and strong enough to stop the cav. We'll see.
I mean, if you get stopped by a massive pike in native, you're okay, kinda. You might die, but if you get stopped by one here, you're pretty much screwed. You're not gonna get away from that. So expecting to see Y note here, if I'm saying that name correctly. I expect to see him doing a lot of work here. The pike. I don't see anyone right now for CI with a pike out. Expecting a lot of shielders. The CI team looks really strong.
They do seem to go with heavy armor and shield and one-handers a lot.
Yeah, maces, a lot of them.
And I saw some using great Greedalicious.
Yeah, you can definitely see some two-handers here. From what I know from Anti, they're not playing super serious in this tournament. They're just playing kind of for fun. Either actually made it here. I was a little bit worried that he probably couldn't make it, but yeah, right now I don't see any pikers for CI. The cavalry for Anti-Clan, just looking without starting properly. Walcom, strong cav.
Yeah, there's an incredibly good inf, and Hopkins, I believe he plays inf as well.
He plays cav as well. I'm not sure what he'll be playing this match. But both teams are ready, so we're about to find out, I suppose. I'm assuming someone has admin. There are a million people in spectate. Only one not using a tag here is why not here. Waiting. Not sure what we're waiting for. Looks like Anti lost one player. I have some people in spectate, so they can definitely out. What do they need based on this?
What do you mean they need in terms of troops and
I mean the
Well, Anti seem to be quite stacked on the archers and the infantry and support infantry.
Yeah. Upfell was the one who was out. Looks like maybe he was just switching his class. But here we go. Let's take a look at this. We're going live. 2 cavalries for Anti. Like maybe just the 1 for CI. Interesting. Both of them are very heavy, so we'll see some bumps here for sure. Many assassin calves.
Anti has got 1 archer. The rest are inf.
Yeah, kind of oh, looks
Oh,
like
they're
CI
pushing
are
right
just
in, it
pushing
seems.
straight up. They do have the infantry power for it. Cavalry comes in,
Cavalry's
doesn't
coming
get
in.
anything done here. Why not here is kind of stuck here as well. Why not here does take down Charlene and a very nice jump stab there. Why not here goes down though to the cavalry. Not what you want to see, but Anti seems to be winning this infantry fight very handily here. Håkon tries to get something done as well. Doesn't quite get it, but there we go. Starts making some impact. Daka gets hit in the back, and there we go. Tyke as well. And Hopkin and everyone just sharing the kills a little bit extra there. Anti taking the first round very smoothly. And we are now downloading the map.
So was that not live?
I'm questioning the liveliness of this. Most likely the server just decided to restart real quick. We're downloading the map. And that round doesn't count as CI. Well, obviously they would say that. In the last. Either disagrees. He says it did count. I'm wondering if we're already back to live or not. Quickly take a look. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're back to live. We are not. Obviously, Hopkin had to decide to screw me over there. Now we're in live. So the score is 1-0. It doesn't matter too much with equipment here because you can't use the gold you gain anyway. So,
nope, and they can't really change their classes and stuff in between rounds.
It shouldn't have mattered much. So it looks like we are just keeping that one round as live. So
they seem to be doing the same thing. CI is pushing into the arc.
Yeah.
And Anti are waiting for them there.
Pretty strong position here. You don't know where the flag's gonna end up popping up. Guys just trying to shoot. Or no massive aggression, but there we go. One headshot from Jealous Cable Guy. Is Al taking one back? The Awful and Arnold both go down. Eder though, stuck in his corner, still making an impact.
Koreano stopped. But he's getting away.
Yeah, looks like Eder is in a tough spot here, fighting against 2 players. Oh, but the team kill from Jazal, now 1 versus 1. He does take down Eder in the end. Cannot underestimate the reach of that weapon. Doom is making some damage though. Stopping Håkon a lot here. Trying to keep him out of the fight. Nice bump down. Tyke's there to keep up. And there we go, Håkon.
Yeah, the cav bumps really did make the difference there. Yeah. I think CI gotta focus more on the cav. But they don't have the equipment for it.
No, Doom was the only one who was kinda anti-cav there, and just has a lance, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Not properly
well, no,
anti-cav.
Jazal and Daka both have long pikes, so
yeah.
Maybe they'll do things differently.
Maybe. They're gonna need it.
A torch has been thrown. That's not gonna do any damage against these plate armors, I reckon, though.
At this range as well, even the damage drop-off is gonna make a massive impact, so probably didn't do them any good. CI once again
into the same position.
Want to push. It hasn't worked out for them yet. Maybe this time they have something else planned.
3rd time's a charm?
Maybe. Final Tears is in the back there. Trying to
see Anti like
nice
holding them
shot.
off and staying in formation.
Eder with the first kill, taking on Shalini. Tyke as well with a couch dance. Look at that, getting trapped as well, then trying to switch his weapon. Håkon still getting trapped.
CI Cav isn't able to come and support in the infights.
Yeah.
And now he's isolated.
Now he's dead. Smooth round once again from Anti-Cav. Kinda, or Anti-Clan even. Anti-Cav. They were quite good at Anti-Cav.
Yeah, that is very true.
Need to.
They're really good at Cav too.
So now we're swapping sides. Or is, of course, they would have to do this now that I just set this up. Still learning these new buttons.
Do you have the overlay for the total score and stuff?
Yes. I do indeed.
Do you have the banners though?
I don't know.
Well.
But from what I've seen, they didn't actually apply the you have to have a banner to join the tournament anyway, so it's okay.
Okay.
Also, hi Drew.
This is the part where I'd usually talk about the difference in factions and stuff.
Yeah.
But there isn't any.
No, honestly, the side of the spawns as well didn't really matter much because.
No, because they ended up fighting in the same place anyway.
Yeah, every time. I mean, CI were the aggressors; they were the ones pushing into it. But
yeah,
3 times in a row, when the first time didn't work, the second time didn't work. Maybe it's time to change something up.
Well, this time around, they'll be the ones holding the alley, because they'll be able to get to it quicker.
Yeah, the question is if Anti is gonna use the same tactics. Keep in mind that the flag does force spawn on 1 minute and 30 seconds. So the rounds are a little bit earlier, allows for a little bit more early game aggression. But so far we haven't really needed the flag at all, so as far as I know, there's no flag can spawn at any location at all times. So there's no if the flag spawns position, you can still have it spawn. That's the wrong banners anywhere works exactly.
By the way, Krex has been so nice and to inform me how to bring up the menu on the keyboard, so I can now see everyone's names and their HP.
Excellent here.
What does override team names do?
Basically, you can just switch so that instead of saying redwood and greenwood and redstone, you can switch so that they have the clan names. It's a handy little feature.
Indeed. So should we re-end live so that it resets the score for the set?
Yes, that will be done by one of the admins. Since we're not admins here, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
There we go. We are live once again. Of course.
So we re-download the map. Into another map.
The timer of the map changed, so yeah. So far.
Oh, isn't it not set on unlimited?
No, apparently it is not.
I have a little issue with the organization of this match.
Yeah, I mean,
fine.
to be fair, it's okay.
Yeah.
We expect to see some issues here and there. Anti once again having 2 calories. Like and Tristan now stepping in.
You're questioning whether it's live?
Let's start right. So I'm assuming we are live. 2 calories now for CI as well. Odiado.
Anti is setting up at the tavern. CI are setting up at the walkway.
Yeah, at least they're not playing more aggressive this time, which is good to see. I don't think
and they're not
worked out
fighting in the same area.
Yeah. Anti kind of just staring them down. Yellow's cable guy is trying, also known as Rainbow. Trying to land some shots here. There's not much things that can hurt him right now. It just all does have some throwing weapons.
No aggression from either yet. No pot shots, no damage dealt.
Yeah. Everyone's very healthy. Why no Tier is running up without any care of anything about his life.
But it's alright, they don't have any archers.
Yeah, but now they're kind of pushing him away.
Yeah, but he's really fast, so.
He is quite fast. Flag will spawn. Graveyard spawn from the looks of things. Anti, where will they defend? They're just going to make a run directly to the graveyard.
Anti will have a... They could just hold them there at the entrance, because there's no ranged, so they don't need to care about that. And they just need one with the pike to guard the other side from their single cav.
Getting
but it seems like they're all pushing the narrow walkway, which is not in their favors, then they can't make use of their numbers.
Yeah.
But it seems they will let them in, and now they're fighting in the graveyard.
Oh, stopped and destroyed by Valia. They have 1 cavalry down, yeah. Hebegar also going down low, then 2 versus 1. Not enough defense for him. Gore taking on Daka. Up next as well, and looks like it's very even right now, even numbers.
Yeah.
Oh, but that terrible team kill of
can
Tyke.
Support very well here.
Yeah, they absolutely cannot.
I think that team kill is gonna cost him the round.
Yeah, Tyke there getting stopped as well. Dismounts. He's gonna have to do some work here.
It's still even. It's 2 versus 3. Doable.
It is very, very even here.
Now it's just one left.
Yeah, Tyke's will go down. And there we go. That kick in. Still trying to learn the effectiveness. There we go.
CI now have 2 cav, and I think it works out well for them.
Yeah, it was also a messy fight there from Anti-Clan. I don't think they needed to fight there at all. I think they could have tried to contest him a little bit better.
Exactly, hold them off before they get inside, but they just kind of let them in.
Yeah, kind of. They also, that team kill did not help them, but it was also a little bit late into the fight, so the impact of it didn't.
Yeah, I don't think it would have mattered. They were.
So someone is trolling by changing the admin the timer of the map, which is why we see these changes every now and then. Hopefully that will get sorted out. There's cable guy there. Oh, that would have hit him too. Not bad at all that throw, but enough to hit him. Hotnug's missing by about 50 kilometers on that throw. That was not quite as close as the first one, but
I wonder, is the single archer too much use? If they get pushed into a narrow place, you can't really shoot.
True.
And
but it is Rainbow. He already gets one shot, so yeah. I honestly think that alone is worth it. If it wasn't him, then maybe not so much. Since CI doesn't have an archer of their own. But you can't really blame them for having him play.
By the way, I just got locked to... I can't move the spectating camera anymore.
Oh, that's not great. I'm very nervous now to change anything.
Yeah, I just clicked to spectate someone, but then
yeah, I'm a little bit worried now. So we're just gonna stay in free cam just in case. Then someone is screwing around a little bit.
Yeah, they're engaging on flag now. See, I was very
very split up there. Hopkin is very much on his own as well. 8 HP only to his life.
Cav can come in.
Tyke, nice bump down, but no follow up. Seren though, he does not need any help. He takes down Hopkin. Oh, and another kill from double kill for him. CI is just destroying them right now. Darklight with a double kill of his own. 2 double kills here for them. Anti splitting up way too much in this fight.
Yeah.
Rainbow as well, he's been stuck here, just trying to fight melee. Takes down 1 cavalry. Still, the numbers are not quite on their side. Actually, it's even 4-4. It looked so much darker for Anti-Clan. Oh, Darklight trying to be cheeky there. Almost getting shot in the head by it.
It's very even still. It could go either way. Oh,
24 seconds and a quick double clip there.
Back.
Trying to trap Traceren there as well, but doesn't quite get it. He still manages to get loose. Flag is in the control of CI, so if he stays alive for 10 more seconds, still going down though. They need to kill him. 8 seconds left. He could win this. If he stays alive, 5 seconds or 3 seconds. Oh, and they do kill him in the last 2 seconds left.
That was unlucky.
That was very good by Anti-Clan. That was a little bit too close though.
Yes. Oh, I'm free again. I can now spectate.
That was good because I accidentally clicked my mouse button. Perfect timing.
So are you now
very good for
locked?
Them. No, everything's fine.
Good.
I'm not crazy. I mean, I understand having these heavy horses on close maps, but
yeah.
I mean, I still like having the speed of the.
Well, you can't really make use of it here.
Yeah.
At least there's a hunter for anti. That's light. It's on armor for one.
That's very true.
I mean, it's heavy in native standards, but...
True. That's very true. Also, this is kind of smart by Anti-Clan. If they're doing this on purpose, just trying to bait out some of these throwing weapons. Because so far... I mean, they're throwing them back now, so I'm assuming it's not 100% on purpose, but...
yeah.
I mean, what's the thrower gonna do if he doesn't have anything to throw at the end? He's gonna be more or less useless.
Yeah, that's the thing about throwers. You have to invest points into throwing in order for it to be good. But if you do, it can be really good.
Absolutely.
But once you run out of ammo, you're kind of a mediocre inf.
Yeah. You don't really have the abilities to fight back then.
Nah, same with archers, but at least archers have a lot more arrows.
Yeah, that's true. A little bit less in mercenaries, but still.
Which I think is good, because 30 arrows is... It's too much.
I mean, I'm an archer. I'm okay with having a lot of arrows.
Sure. Yes. But the people who are shooting are not okay when you can just plunge out shafts all 60 of them if you choose not to take a shield. That's a bit much.
That is a good point. Flag spawns once again in the middle. This time anti-clan is controlling it a little bit better. Alenian friends kind of pushing forward a little bit. They want to keep this front line. Try to stop them.
Hesitant,
yeah, they want to stop. Oh, there we go. They go in. Cavalry comes in as well.
They're coming out with 2 hunters and
Valia.
just insta-kill.
Valia having no chance. They're fighting against an entire team. Yazal with a stab. Oh, very quickly though. 2-2 so far. Darklight as well, taking down Gord. DI now leading with 1 kill. No fighting now. Anti are kind of on the run. Tyke losing his shield as well. Takes some damage as well. Seren getting stopped. Dismounts. Less even now. CI are kind of destroying them.
Yeah, the anti really got pushed into a tight spot there.
You never want to actually run away from a fight. You always just, once you're forced to fight, you just have to, just man up and go in. Unfortunate switch
They're
there
relying
as well.
a lot on their cav bumping their enemies down.
Yeah. Doom taking on Tyke as well. Last one alive, Tristan. How long will he survive? Less than a second. Score right now is 4-2 to the anti-clan, which they would know if they were watching the stream instead of staying in spectate. Wagging my finger at them. Only thing I'm wagging, I'm promise. Tyke here, trying to scout out the position. Get too much information. So lack of information is always also information. Now knowing that we're going towards the right side. Kind of a little bit more into the middle. There you got
shot.
clipped.
Sneaky shot.
Not sure who that was.
That was the enemy cav.
Oh, sneaky. Sneaky. They always want to keep someone on the jealous cable guy. A lot of hits going through, not much damage though. Tristan taking a minor stab in the back. While they're doing his best, nice dismount.
They're getting trapped by their own teammates.
He'll get killed though.
Down
I know here. On 1 cavalry. That looks like it's no cavalries anymore for...
It's still fairly even. Say I just 1 above.
Yeah. Do they have any cavalries left though? I don't think they do.
No, so there can be...
Oh, they need to send someone to deal with cable guy here. Otherwise, he's in such a good position to be shooting from. A lot of damage once again. 1 kill for Jealous.
Does not die.
Looks like he's just pinging them in the back. He's in such a good position. Even though he can't shoot as much in Mercenaries as he can in Native, it's still enough to really make an effort there.
Yeah.
CI kinda not going for the correct targets there. But of course hindsight is 20/20. You have a little bit more information than they do.
True. I felt that cable guy did a lot of work there.
He absolutely did, yeah.
He managed to stay far away enough so he could shoot everyone at his bow.
He was also pushed into melee and still managed to get away and still managed
to exactly. Just stayed just out of reach, so he was in perfect, took easy shots.
Anti-clan doing good against the anti-cav as well, making sure the cavalries of CI was just not really relevant in the fight. They did their best, but not enough. 30 seconds left. Will there be any early game aggression?
Anti's troop composition they have a lot of specializations, while the CI seems to be more or less the same. Heavy armor with shields and one-handers.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. That's a little bit more the native style of play. I mean we don't have pikers in native. We don't have throwers. So
because everyone has the same proficiencies and stuff, so you can't really specialize your weapons. You'd have your 100 shield and your polearm, and then maybe a throwing weapon.
It varies, of course, between the factions, but even that is somewhat negligible.
Yeah, and I think I don't play archer, but I think archers are fairly have the same kind of equipment, unless you want to go really crazy and use a longbow or warbow,
anything like that. Yeah. CI pushing from the same side. Once again, we see this middle flag here. Tyke is trying to be sneaky. I'm assuming they've seen him.
This time around, Anti should learn from their mistakes and hold them rather than running away.
Seren there getting a massive hit by a cable guy. Down to 18 health. With that armor as well, that must have been a headshot.
Yeah.
Now.
Oh, and he has no shield now anymore.
Oh, he's not in a good position. Playing a little bit too aggressive here. Tyke now, trying to bully him a little bit. Good positioning from CI right now.
In the infantry fight soon, though.
See, Anti is so cleverly positioned. Even though they're not technically. Oh well, now we're going into the fight. Shalini goes down. So does Gordo from the Anti side.
Acidido gets 2 hits on Cable Guy.
While they're taking on Doom.
Half health.
Oh, very, very close so far.
Oh, that was a good hit.
Anti still in the lead.
Yeah, the
2
CI
players now
cavalry are
left.
down.
Yeah, only 2 players left. And again, like, Jealous Cable Guy is just staying alive the entire time. Osediado now dismounted. Tristan's gonna stab him, taking on 6 health. And there you go.
There we go.
Didn't even need that full hit there. Spartan does
he
take down Valia on the side. 4 seconds
well
left.
Melee, as he's done in archery. He took down the Cav and that last info there.
Yeah, he did. Anti is doing a lot of good work here. That was the end of this map.
What's the next map?
Next map will be Castellum. So
It'll be interesting to see a bit more open map.
Yeah.
On mercenaries.
Hard to say so far.
Do you think they'll switch out for more archers and cav?
Not so sure about archers, but I'm assuming at least 4 calories.
Well, archers or throwers, perhaps.
Yeah, but do they have them?
That's a good question. And crossbows are out of the question. They don't use them properly.
Yeah. Crossbows are not really used ever in mercenaries, so they're just not fast enough. They're so incredibly slow.
Yeah, I find it strange that they would have these. I'm really not fond of these special gimmicky things they've put on daggers and crossbows. So It's not just about raw damage and killing people. It's with daggers you have to backstab them in order to do any damage, and they can just thrust, and they're really slow, and they're unbalanced too. That is to say, they suffer a speed penalty with a shield.
Yeah.
And then there's crossbows, which don't do as much damage as in native, but instead have this wounding. Yeah, they wounding mechanic, but that's only if you're really, really close.
Yeah, and it doesn't last that long either, so it's not very heavily used. It could be good, but it's just the reload time is what kills it.
Yeah. You could invest points into increasing that, but it doesn't make
even
that
then
much. No, exactly. Even with I tried going really heavy into crossbows, so full proficiency, full reload speed and stuff like that. And I think I went with the light crossbow, and it was still,
so slow.
About the same reload as in as a heavy crossbow in native.
Yeah.
And I needed to be at least only 5 meters away from them in order to stun them.
Yeah. Might as well just make it a shotgun and give it a few extra like a repeater crossbow, and then just give them that.
Three crossbow bolts on the string. That would be badass.
Make it happen in Bannerlord.
Maybe not so very practical, but it would be cool.
It would be really cool. But what do you expect here? So far, it looks like 3 cavalries for anti. Maybe they'll add 1, but 3 is okay, I think. CI, I only saw 2.
Seem to be going with the same setup. They did add an archer, but in terms of their infantry, they seem to be the same heavily armored one-handed and shield dudes.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see. We have Ulrich von Liechtenstein with his hunter. So he's a little bit of a lighter cav.
Yeah. He will be. I mean, right now Håkon as well, opting to switch out his heavy horse. Everyone's so far switching to a more light horse. Yeah, and
on a Saranid horse even. That's really squishy.
It is, absolutely. You see that a lot of them though. There's also the desert horse, which I quite like. But the speed is nice.
Yeah, have you seen anyone with the courser? They're really squishy, but they're extremely fast. Might be worth it on maps like these.
Could be. I don't think we'll see any heavy horses from either team. Oh, looks like Tricerian are keeping his heavy horse. If he gets caught in a cab duel, he will not win it.
Nope.
He's an experienced cavalry player though, so knows what he's doing. Hopefully.
Well, he's heavily armored, so I think he'll be going more for bumps and so he can survive getting hit back.
That's true. He does have some heavy armor. The Red Knight.
It's very cool. It's way better than Brown Knight.
The Brown Knight though. It so fits the Merc community, doesn't it?
That's so mean. We're on stream, you know.
Oh yeah, right. Still waiting for Anti-Clan to be ready here. They do have their 8 players. They're switching out a lot of players once again.
CI is 1 down.
Yeah, but they did say ready, so I'm assuming they wouldn't lie to us, would they?
No.
Surprised Doom isn't playing. He should be playing Cavalry for them right now.
Yeah, for sure. He's a really good cavalry player.
Alex is here as well, but he's not.
At least from I know from Naked.
I'm certain that Alex is not on the roster, so because he would be playing if he was here.
Yeah.
And he could. So.
I believe we are live.
I believe I can fly.
Not live.
Keeping a heavy horse. Pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tyke here opted to. He's gonna switch his horse. I think that's why we're not live.
Yeah. Wait, step chargers, even despite their heavy armor, they're quite maneuverable, aren't they?
Yeah. They're up there in maneuverability. I mean, to be fair, if you get stopped in a match, you're pretty much dead anyway. It doesn't matter too much. I mean, you can tank some hits. That's true.
I quite like that though, because in native, as you said before, if you're stopped with a hunter, but it's just one player stopping you, you can go. You're fine. But I actually like that in mercenaries, there's more risk involved in cavalry.
Yeah, that's true. It does make them a little bit weaker.
Well, it kind of requires you to play more smart because you'll be punished if you, as you should, because you're going with quick velocity and everything into head charge into their pike. You should suffer the consequences.
That's true.
Seems like CI is opting for 4 cavalry here.
Yeah, I'm interested in this. They also have the Moromon or Magen store for CI. It's not playing archer.
Coalicion still has his heavy cav, but the rest ones are light.
Nice shot there.
1 hunter and 2 desert horses.
Yeah, that's already getting 1 hit on Magen store. He's gonna get trapped there if he doesn't get away from here. He's also trapped in. If
Anti could kill these 4 here, they'll be in a really good position to win this round.
Absolutely. Cable guy is so free as well to shoot. Oh, that was a massive hit on Sarian.
There you go.
Gotta dismount, try to deal with him, but look at the kill feed. Look at the kill feed.
They pushed CI in a really they were in a really bad position.
Only 1 dead so far.
Almost a flawless victory, and there's the last one.
Can he get 1 kill from this as well? He did get the kill on Valya. Or Appel, I mean, sorry. But smooth. Very smooth by Anti.
Yep.
I mean, bad movement there by CI, honestly. They kind of got trapped there.
They should have fought more in the open. They do have the cav advantage.
Yeah, also maybe just scout out where Anti is going. They could have just sent 1 cav on the side to try to find out where they are.
Yeah.
Because they looked like they got caught off guard by not knowing that Anti was there. Not making the same mistake though by them. Good. See?
Yep. Anti are taking the same positions as before.
They absolutely can do. He also has to be a little bit more careful now. He does have an archer to try to combat him, but he still managed to clip him 1 time. Doesn't do that much damage though, but happy about it. Kinda. I'm assuming that's what that smiley meant. He just...
CI is hoping for the church flag.
Agenster is kinda just running away, trying to find a good safe position where he doesn't get too harassed by anyone, honestly. Not the best considering cavalries, but he will be safe from Jealous Cable Guy. It's annoying when people don't use their normal names, because I'm struggling to call him Ike there.
Ooh,
running in all alone.
Came right in and got stopped.
Well, that's the beauty of having a heavy horse right there. They could kill him. Not gonna have a lot of health left on our horse, but every little.
Flags up by the river.
As long as he is mounted.
Anti is running towards them. If they can set up well there and put Jealous Cable Guy in a good position where it can't be touched, I think they would have this. They're already raising the flag just a bit.
Also, considering the flag, already only 1 minute left as well, so controlling the flag is very important here.
Yeah, they could just hold them and outlast their aggression.
August Stordet hitting Hey Soul. Down about half his health.
CI doesn't seem completely confident because they're just 3 infantry and NT is in a really good position to just ward off all their aggression.
CI's cavalry does come in first though. Can they do anything? Crashes into each other. Doom taking down Soul first. Charlene with a nice kill on the other as well. 2 kills in return though for Anti. 3 kills in return. So Diablo taking them out full. Control is still in Anti's favor. 25 seconds left. Tristan taking down Lucius
has
line.
1 infantry left on the flag though.
Yeah, they're gonna have to keep him alive. Looks like a quick reset there in that fight.
Yeah.
A Punk and Gord is kind of looking at each other for a second. Meanwhile,
just Christian left against a round table.
Oh, a Punk.
Anti's got this.
Down. Yeah, this is not looking too good for them. It looked very strong for a while, but Håkon there finishing off with a 2 or 3 kills.
It did look like CI could have taken the flag from them there for a little bit.
Yeah, it did. But
their infantry, Anti's infantry, did manage to stay alive.
Yeah, survivability is massive. And now, CI needs to win every single round in order to just draw this out. Not killing Tyke there. I think that was a bit of a break in their morality.
Yeah.
Oh, not morality, that would make sense. In their morale. Like,
morality, whatever.
It's the same thing.
Yeah,
if you don't have morals, you don't have morality. Still. Cable guys now
just taunting
his
the
nuts. 5.
Right.
Still going for these archer duels. He's been winning them so far.
Just narrowly dodged that.
Yeah, that was close. And of course, the second I say that he's been going into these archer duels, he stops going into the archer duels. Just to prove me wrong.
Scream sniping, obviously.
Of course. I will spawn in 20 seconds. Still a lot of time left to do anything. Both teams playing very defensive here. Even the archers now playing. Of course, as I start that sentence, he starts shooting.
Didn't hit anything though.
That's true, but it's the thought that counts. Flag will spawn.
If the flag spawns in the middle.
Does not though.
Ooh, it spawns same place. I guess it doesn't have that
Does not.
mechanic.
I mean, on the last map, it spawned 3 times in the same position as well, so...
That is very true.
Yeah, it's... Statistically, shouldn't happen, but I mean...
Seems like they're meeting each other on the flag.
Eder is very alone right now.
Eder is completely alone.
But he does know how to move in order to get back up there. Oh, nice hit as well. Being alone. Oh, Tristan getting dismounted. Very good by the CI cavalry. They come in, doing a lot of damage. Sadiano taking 1 kill.
Anti-cav can't do anything at the moment.
No, they cannot. Yeah.
They're being kept away by CI and they're just mocking them up, but it's still quite even.
It is very even. Ante-Gord there. Taking a
cable
hit
guy
in the back. He's in again.
Fortress are doing good work.
Such a good position. He gets pushed now, gets bumped down.
Gord and Doom are the last infantry. Oh,
yeah.
Never mind. Doom is going and contesting the flag. This seems to be in CI's favor.
It does, absolutely. Magnustor now being able to shoot towards Håkon. If he gets dismounted, he's gonna die. The fall damage should kill him. There we go. 2 very quick kills by them. Håkon is still alive though. He's doing a lot of just. He's doing his best to stay alive.
Strange, considering his horse.
Yeah, now getting trapped in this corner. I guess. Yeah, there we go. Very well done there by CI. Having their cavalry come in first, dismounting instantly one of the cavalry.
Yeah, that was really good cav-in coordination.
Yeah, and that was good. This is what we expect to see from the Spanish team.
Footing too, from the CI and the anti.
Absolutely. We expect to see this kind of coordination. I mean, frontline tactics, and a lot of these players are frontline tactics from the CI side.
Yeah.
Although, to be fair, also a lot of the anti players are frontline tactics. So, still, we kind of do expect to see some good coordination between the cavalry and the infantry.
For sure.
I haven't seen too much of it, but it's still there. Now we're back to waiting.
Yep. I feel like it's from CS side they're very because they're very uniform in their equipment choices. they don't have the versatility. Because in native, you could choose, you have an armory to choose from, and you have the stats to use everything pretty much more or less equally effectively. But here, if your stats are in one-hander, you probably opt using one-handers more than you'd use polearms, even though sometimes polearms would be a better choice for that specific situation.
Pikes do a lot of damage. A lot of damage. But I mean, the thing is, you have to defend them, so you still need these shielders there to block them. Oh, Doom! Beautiful dismount on Håkon, once again getting dismounted early. Doom with a very, very nice couch there.
There was no reason for him to go in there, really.
Oh, Anti might be feeling himself a little bit too much right now.
Wow,
they
can kind of deserve it considering the score.
Yes, but
maybe
I mean,
it will be their downfall.
Yeah, it could be.
Hakon's now opting to defend Yellow's cable guy.
So once again getting clipped early, twice even.
Anti has the flag and it seems like they're controlling
beautiful.
CI.
Aether and the cavalry is just perfection there in team play. Doing a lot of damage. Nice second bump on Aether again taking advantage. But CI did get 3 kills in the meanwhile, so Doom stopping Tristan there. Dismounting him as well, doing a little bit of extra damage when I fall down. Greedalicious with a double kill.
Aether finally goes down to the cav. One Liechtenstein.
Yeah, but it's looking quite possible here. It is 2 versus 4. Like is very, very low health. It's not looking too good. Yeah, again, okay. Alright, I was a little bit too optimistic there, maybe.
Yeah.
But, it's good to see now that CI is kind of back on foot. Like, this is what I expected to see. Didn't expect this to be a one-sided match at all.
Nope. Tyke at the end there tried thrusting with his hafted blade, the curved, long blade. Didn't work out well for him.
No, not quite.
Not the most efficient way to use that kind of weapon.
I do think if Anti-Clan just kind of stays... Oh, there we go. Finally! Morroman or Maginstor takes 1 hit on Yell's cable guy. Also known as... Now I forgot his real name. Rainbow. See? This is what happens! The commentator's nightmare. Anti now going back to what they remember.
I keep forgetting, you do regenerate HP over time.
You do.
It's very little, but it could make a difference. For these, if you get hit early, that is.
Yeah. Also, that was a little bit unnecessary there. Morroman does get a hit on the horse, but I mean, it's a steel horse. It's not gonna... Do steel horses even have feelings? We don't know.
That's, no way that's it. I'm reporting you to PETA.
Please do. Hello there. I will spawn in about 15 seconds. Where do you think?
Same as before.
Yeah, it's...
Riverside.
Yeah, I'm thinking Riverside. So far, Anti has been winning them mostly. But, then again...
Yeah, they did lose last time.
They lost the last one.
Riverside.
Very true. Like spawns now in Graveyard. First time we see this.
You call that Graveyard? There are
graves
there.
I mean, there's a graveyard on this. There's a graveyard on the side.
That's on the other side.
Yeah, well, it's close enough.
Yeah.
What would you call it? Church?
That's what I would call it. Really good guess there.
Yeah. Aether's doing a little dance there. Kind of baiting out Mormon a little bit. But didn't get any hits off, so seems to be okay. I like this way, the positions of the anti-cavalry being very close.
Yeah, but Anti kind of giving it away now.
A little bit. Ty comes in alone. Aether over it, killed nice there, but Tristan as well. 2 very, very rapid kills. Håkon doesn't get too much done, gets shot on his teammates. Soul and off for
both is completely trapped in the corner there.
Yeah, Corona there getting dismounted as well. This is a butchery.
Yeah,
2 players left.
Doing really well with their cab.
Yeah, they are, absolutely. You could see it in the positioning right before this happened. They were just better positioned. The cavalries were in position to attack the second they had a chance to go in. And Tyke being with the heavy horse, just going in first, drawing a lot of attention to himself. And then just taking the fight.
Yeah, that's kind of what you want though. Heavy horse first to like draw all the aggro.
Yep.
And then all the spankers come in.
Yep.
And lands them in the back.
Yep, absolutely.
I think CI tried to like negate the Anti's cav advantage by going close to the corner. They ended up being trapped and being hit around the corner by the barrels instead.
Yeah, it seemed like it.
Troops there, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
But then again, Anti did really good work there.
Yeah, I mean the fight ended very quickly as well. They didn't really have any time. For example, Magenster couldn't really shoot because it was maybe 3 or 4 shots potentially he could have gotten done there. That's it.
Yeah.
After that, it was.
But he contributed early by shooting Yellow's cable guy. So I think he was just happy and then just went into melee instead.
Yeah, I agree with that. He did his job. It's just in the end, it's always the question having an archer in mercenaries. Like, is it worth it? I mean, yeah, you can add pressure on the other archers and stuff like that, but still, once the fight breaks out, for example, that tends to be what happens. What you just saw on the stream there, he just gets pushed and killed.
I was curious about to see the archers not using a shield when they could have gotten one themselves, but they chose to go with native archer class.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
But it worked out. It worked out for Yellow's cable guy during the first map. He was on top of the scoreboard as an archer. That should surprise you.
That is a good point. That's a very good point. I did say hello to you, Drew. I'm commentating though. Try to keep the
on the other
chat.
hand, I believe he went 50-50 with his contribution in melee and archery.
That is a fair point. He absolutely. I mean, that's the thing. If you put someone onto the archer, you better kill him quickly.
For sure.
But to be fair, you do need to put someone on the skill level of Rainbow. Because if you don't deal with him, he will deal with you. Best quote 2018.
By the way, I'm not sure if you do this for matches like this, but is there an MVP?
We'll see. So far, who do you think has been performing the best?
For Anti, it's definitely Yellow's cable guy.
Yeah.
Actually,
that's the question, right? Yeah, I mean, Eder's been playing really well as infantry as well, especially on the last set. He takes advantage. Every time there's a chance to take advantage, he does take it. Boy's not gonna come in seemingly as a cavalry player. Interesting to see. I don't think I've seen him play cavalry very much. I've seen him play archer. I've seen him play infantry. Like 2v2s against them. But we'll see how he plays as cavalry. On the side of CI, hasn't really been any standout performances, really, has there? I think they've all played to a good level. It's just no standout performances.
Yeah, exactly. No, they've been sharing.
No super.
They've been communists.
Very good point. I can't really put my finger on it. The cavalries have done decent. Doom, I would say, actually, probably is an MVP for me. But, I mean, we're not done yet. There's still one set left.
Yep.
Maybe we'll look at a closer look at it now. I like Hopkins' name. Good name. I'm really interested to see. I mean, I meant more the tag, but yeah, that too. Charles is a good name.
Yeah. I approve of that too.
Yeah. And here.
We're going live, I suppose.
Go. Hopefully, CI can take 3 rounds here. Even it out a little bit. It's too late to win the match, but still. 4 cavalries for CI.
3 cav for Anti. And they've let go of their archer.
Interesting. Not sure I'm crazy about that idea. What about CI here? Do they still have their archer? They do. Agenstor's still here. Like, they're playing a little bit aggressive. Now not using his heavy horse. Probably regretting that heavily, considering his horse is getting pummeled by the archer.
Regretting it heavily,
Very clever of me. Than you for pointing out how clever I was.
Yes.
Teamwork. This is why we're the best duo.
For sure. Christian's in a really... He's going a bit too close.
They have won the match, but still, maybe not go... Well, I mean, he still had a safe exit.
Maybe, like, not try and rub it into their face by getting really close.
To be... well...
Same goes for Toy Cav. He's getting just within melee range of the enemy cavalry.
Yeah. This is good for him to... Yeah. I can Toy... Server, and I'm not sure who the second cavalry was. My eyes are failing me right now.
Christian? Tristan.
Sadiado. I don't think Anti should have taken that fight, and they didn't, so smart by them. I don't think they would have won it. The Ice Cav are no joke. I now spawn.
Seems like they'll be fighting a bit in the forest while running away. Ooh, that was not a good team hit.
Yeah, that looked unfortunate. Village comes down, just a bump though, no massive
And
damage.
Round table goes down.
Anti with 2 kills. Oh, Hopkin!
That team kill.
Not what they needed, but still up. Sadiado helping out a little bit as well there.
Seems really even now.
Yeah, Valya with a double kill though. Sadiado with a double kill his own. Tyke getting dismounted, gets hit once. Still up and running, does stop Ulrich there as well. But still goes down. You know, a little bit unnecessary that hit. Magnus is in a tough spot. Nice there by Tristan. A lot of...
Assediado goes down and gets killed.
Ooh, why not here?
Oof.
Very sneaky, cheeky hit there. Tristan there's to cut down or stab. I need a name for that. I need a skewers maybe?
Impale.
Maybe. Yeah, impale is a good word. I'll steal that from you. Thank you.
But impale is more like when this weapon goes through your opponent.
True.
I like how uniform CI is. Like, they all have the heraldic main, except for Round Table with the Brigandine.
Yeah. Oh, Doom!
Ooh,
oh!
That was a good couch.
That should not have happened.
Good couch.
That should not have happened either.
Really good.
Both of the anti-calves for anti just disappeared from the map there. Hopkin is in a tough spot as well. He does manage to get out, but he leaves his team.
By CI.
That should just not have happened.
Oh, that was a... Well, they didn't matter that team kill.
Laziness from the antis.
Really good.
That should not have happened.
Yeah. They didn't pay attention to their cav and both got
two anti-calves were killed by calves. No, that just can't happen. Are they gonna do this again? They shouldn't. They won that one. Yeah, it looks like they're holding off a little bit this time. Nice trolling there in the chat, cracks. I need someone to take care of it. Oh, but CI pushing in once again. Cavalry's in a good position, but Wino tier destroys the Ceremons as he tries to come in. Doom though does do a lot. CI's Cav are doing a lot of work right now. Again, Cavalry doing everything for them. Ulrich with 2 kills, 3 kills potentially. Hits Toy as well there. Assediado with another kill. Once again, the Cavalries are just destroying them. Or impaling them.
Really good work at keeping the Pikers busy while the Cav are lancing them.
Yeah. Kratos Doom there as well, taking out Toy. Tristan,
I think Anti's infantry are splitting up a bit too much.
Yeah, a little bit unnecessarily. And
they're getting really separated really quickly,
I think Cavalries on CI killed absolutely everyone.
Yeah, they're doing really good now.
I think they kill all 8 players.
They dominate as Cav now. Yeah, they got 4 of them after all.
Yeah, they do. But still, I mean, 4 Cavalries is a normal thing on this map. I just follow Doom here, playing very aggressive, but get away with it so far.
Inutir and Valya needs more support from their teammates so they can keep the Cav at bay.
Yeah, they do. Oh,
they're
Doom hits
fighting at Princess. This might be good for Anti though.
Could be. Cavalry's not in the best position, but as I said, of course Resurgence there. Taking down Toy. Why not doing a lot of damage? Taking down Doom.
Inutir is going
double
really good
kill.
Against the Cav now, but now he's getting engaged in melee.
Yeah, but he still managed to get out. Nice dismount again. He's destroying these Cavalries. Doing his job perfectionally.
That was really good.
Yeah, he is, but he's not gonna survive this for too long. 1 health. Oh, and a kill! Dismount as well!
That was just brilliant.
Oh, he could win this! Oh, he kicks him! Doesn't quite get it, but wow!
He just has 1 health.
Fortunate! Such a nice try by Wino here there. Oh, that could have been so beautiful, but match ends on a high note. Anti-Clan winning 10-7. Absolutely. I mean, after that, why not here clear the MVP? He played really well in the first half as well.
For sure. Just that round won my heart for him.
Yeah, honestly, that was perfection.
I mean, that
on one health,
jumping away, letting his teammate kill the other guy, and then killing the guy who killed the teammate. That was just something out of a movie.
Yeah,
that
honestly.
Brilliant.
Also, the kick when he had 1 health left. I mean, that was just unfortunate. He could have gotten that kick. That point was just 1 archer left, and he could have gotten him too. But in the end, that's not how the cookie crumbles. Terrible saying, I know. But
yeah, I've never heard that before.
It's a newscaster thing from like the 80s or something, yeah.
That's not the way the cookie crumbles.
Walter Brom?
What's that supposed to mean?
The guy in American like anchor. But that's somewhat irrelevant to this. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Ron, for joining me tonight.
Thank you.
You can also do this if you guys want to see the splash screen again. I worked on it for at least 2 minutes.